Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Teresa and I like to do cleaning, tidying, decluttering, and my favorite, organization videos. And in this video we are going to get this pantry just absolutely situated. You're going to love it at the end. I am going to show you the steps that we use to take everything out. We're going to clean it up. We're going to declutter the things that we don't need, and then we're going to load it back in with some really fabulous bins and storage and things like that. I will also show you where we get everything from, and I will even give you the pricing, and I'll put some links in here as well. So if you like these kinds of videos and if you love to be organized, make sure you watch this one because it's good. I'd really love it if you would subscribe to this channel, and if you could please give us a like, that would be awesome as well. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. We will answer everything that we possibly can. So I hope you guys are ready. This is a good one. Let's go. Okay, so you know those places in your house that you're, kind of hiding behind closed doors? Well, this is one for me. This is our pantry. Okay, are you guys ready for it? It's scary. There you go. So in here we have a bunch of candle supplies over there on that shelf to the right. And then next to that we have just a plethora of things, but really it's supposed to be for the dog. But there's just stuff everywhere. There are things all over the floors. There are unorganized bins. It's kind of this attempt to be organized, but then you just kind of start throwing things down everywhere. That right there is a cart full of cleaning supplies. I don't like how the brooms are hung up or anything like that. So we're going to get into this pantry and we are going to make it look a heck of a lot better than it already is. The main focus, this is a 2-day project, and the main focus right now at this point was to get through the food side of the pantry. But also, just so you see, because it's really large and it goes out to the garage, there are also tools in here. There are painting items. The appliances are on one side. They got the crock pot and the blender and all that stuff on the other side. So, and there are things just kind of all jumbled together that don't need to be. So we're going to go through and pull all of this stuff out and get it organized in a way that's a bit more functional. Look at that. Look, there's a fan and a heater in there. So those should just be in the garage. Dog stuff on one end when it should be on another. This tool drawer right here was just not big enough, so we're going to get another drawer for tools. And we're just going to go through all of this and get it cleaned up, decluttered, pull out what you don't need, and just move right along. So I hope that this will inspire you to do something similar as well. So let's get to this. Well, I can see the fire still in your shadow. So right here, these are 2 of the 3 drawer bins that we got from Walmart. I want to say they were about $15 a piece. The Organize Your Entire Fridge and Pantry set right there was about $40 from Amazon. I'll link everything. And these food storage container sets right here, that Chef's Path, that was about $75 from Amazon. And the 3-tier can organizers, we got 3 of those from Walmart. And I want to say those were about $13 a piece. The magic bag set we don't end up using in the pantry. That was for later. So I want to say that was like $30 from Walmart. But these are the items that I'm going to use to put in that pantry. The drawers are going to be mostly for tools. Hey everyone! So we are in my pantry. This is a gigantic pantry, to be sure. Very fortunate that I have a very big one, but also because I have such a giant pantry, I loaded up. So what I've got going on is, a lot of these are Dollar Tree bins, but this is where all of my food, for the most part, is, and a little bit of food overflow, dog stuff. And then over here I've got my candle making supplies. On this end I've got a lot of appliances, crock pots, my, what's it called, a food processor. I've got all that stuff over there. I've got wrapping paper in here, and I've got a lot of tools and garden supplies, and even some storage stuff, believe it or not. So I'm going to go through all of this and weed out what doesn't need to be in here, throw some of it in the garage that should be in the garage, and then take the rest in. But it is time, I think, now to start pulling everything out. So we're going to get started with that, and I guess we're going to start with the dogs' training pads. You ready, Blue? Let's get it done. So this is day one, and our goal for this day is to get everything from that right side of the pantry, which is mostly the food stuff, and then also to go through the dog stuff. So right now we're just pulling everything out of the right side.
Something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
So this is everything that has come out of the right side, or the food side. We've got like some decorative bins, we've got cereal, all the food, lots of snacks. Everything's not really contained. They're all just kind of in boxes, not really organized. We got these bins from Dollar Tree, but the problem with them is they're difficult to see into, so you don't really know what you got. There's more dog stuff as well. So time to get all of this organized.
Illuminating, I don't really care about the people in the bar line. I don't really mind all the woo girls who instead.
Okay, so I can break this down into manageable sections. This right here is all going to be food, and this section right here is going to be dog stuff. I'm going to move these couple things here, but I'm going to just start with my food and my dog stuff, and then I will move around to each section and take things out that don't need to be there and rehome them in the right spot. But right now we are working on food and dog.
Even if I told you I could never let you go, I am not so sure you believe me. But if I mean to show you, I will never let you go. No.
Okay, so this is Blue's stuff, and some of her clothes actually go in a different room, and some of her food goes underneath here because it's easier to reach in the morning. But I'm just going to sort through the rest of this stuff, put it in cute little containers, and then put it back on that shelf. So let's go.
Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Everything makes total sense. When you're next to, when you're next to, when you're next to me.
So for blue, I only needed this much room. So I guess that's where we're gonna start. There is a possibility I might put some of her stuff up here as well. I'm still leaving this as hers. So we will see what ends up happening. But so far, that's that section. Now on to this one. Okay, so I got these food storage container sets. It's from a brand called Chef's Path. This is the 24-piece set. I want to say I paid like $75 for it. Got it on Amazon, so I'll link it. I'm going to go ahead and pull these out, and I'm going to fill them and put them in the pantry. So we'll see how this goes. I'm excited. So I see all these, they come with labels, but I probably won't use them, or if I do, I might put the labels on the bottom. I haven't decided yet. I don't like the labels on the front. I think it's too much visually. So we'll see how that goes. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and start loading up my bigger stuff. So let's go.
So if you'll notice here, I am cutting off some of the directions for some of the goods that I have, and I'm putting them on the bottom. If it's obvious what it is, I'm not labeling the bottom, but if it may not be what I could just easily spot, like grits or something like that, I will cut out that label and then tape it onto the bottom of the bin. That way I know what I have.
Real talk.
So I don't know if you see it right there, but I have this giant bag of powdered sugar. I actually found out that they have bigger bins for things like sugar, flour, and things like that. So I'm probably going to order those bigger bins for my baking supplies, but this works for now. And total shout out to my daughter Caitlin for helping me. I could not do this without her. I tell you, she is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Caitlin.
Okay, so we have filled what we could of these, and I left labels. If I didn't know what it was, I left labels on the bottoms because I don't want labels on the front right now. And it's easy, you're gonna pick it up anyway, so like I know what's what. I mean, this is sugar, but it says sugar. So these are obviously cereals. I feel like I don't have enough of these and I may have to order more, but in the meantime, I'm gonna put these back in and then we'll go through everything else. So I'm just starting with these.
Mr. Bus Driving Man, won't you step on it? I need to give some love to my baby while she still wants it.
So this is a can organizer that I got from Walmart. I actually got 3 of them, and I probably shouldn't have posted me putting together the first one because that was a mess. Actually, it's quite easy to put together once you figure it out. You kind of put the L's together and then you hook to the L's. But yeah, this just took me a minute this way because it just kept falling apart. Had I done it from the bottom to the top, it would have been easier. But this I'm going to use for my cans in the pantry. Now, a tip with this thing, especially if you're using it on wire shelves, you're probably going to need to use zip ties to hold it down because it will lean forward.
Okay, so I have these crates right here are gonna go away. I just have like some chips and stuff in them, but this is what I've got going for now. That was a pain assembling those, and I ended up having to zip tie them onto this stupid metal shelf, but it's zip tied so they're not going to move. But this is what I have going so far, and I don't really know if I love these because they're kind of hard to reach, but we'll see. I'll see if I get used to it, but there's still more stuff coming. So this is temporarily what I've got going so far, and then of course blue stuff right here is what I've got. So this is part 1. Part 1 until I get to part 1A. Okay, my package came. Yay! I have most of the pantry ready, but I need to put a couple more things in. So this was the last package, at least for now, that I'm waiting for. Are you guys proud of me? I'm not using a kitchen knife. Okay, let's see here. These are from mDesign. Oh, how cute. So I think this is an 8-pack, and I think they can lock into place. So, yep, that's what we got. Alrighty. Alright, I'll get them washed up and then I'll put them in the pantry. Okay, so here's my update. I have all of these up here, these bins, and some of my clear ones as well. And then I've got these here. And then I got these little container kind of things. They're called half containers. I got them at Walmart, and I think they were like $5 a piece. We have so much pumpkin stuff going on right now, so as soon as this gets cleaned out, we'll put regular food in there. That's also pumpkin stuff. It's that time of year. I have a little bit of space for others. Here's my cans. And then getting into my drawers, I've got breads and pastas. And then over here, I've got like, these are like ramen noodles. These are like kind of miscellaneous things. There's some soup in here. I'll probably do them a little bit better soon. There's a tea. There's some baking stuff and some pancake mix. And then on this side, these are snacks. Again, I'll have to go through these a little bit better. But those are like chips. And then over here, I have sweets. This is a drawer I should not go into. And then over here is all of our drinks. So that is what we've got going on so far. And then of course, blue stuff is as is. So I still have this space to work with. But that is what I have for now.
It's been 100,000 minutes past the hour.
Okay everyone, so we are on day 2 of pantry makeover. I have completed my food section and my dogs section, but I'm still trying to figure out if I want to hit up this other section where all my candle supplies are, because although it's neat, I really want all my food stuff on this side and all my tools and whatnot on this side. So I might have to do a little bit of a switch. But anyway, what I've got going on right now, this whole section is basically tools. This is like wine stuff that needs to go away. This could probably go into the garage. So I've got things that could probably go into the garage, but things I also don't have room for in the garage. So I'm gonna go through all of this. So what I'm gonna do right now is just take these out piece by piece, and then I'm gonna make a decision on if I wanna move my candle supplies to over here or if I'm just gonna leave them there. I do think I wanna put my candle supplies over here though, and put my appliances there, so all my food is stuff is in the same spot. Also, I know you can't see it, but I also have a ton of cleaning supplies over here, so I'm probably gonna work with those as well. So let's go. Okay, here's those cleaning supplies that I was talking about. So these also need to get moved, and I just need to tidy this up a bit. And I haven't decided if this is gonna live in here or not, or go somewhere else. I do like this cart though, so we will figure it out. But things are coming out right now.
Couldn't serve my plate. I'm gonna go away now. Surf the void on the blood. I'll see you later when them flash floods come. I'll see you later when them Pisces run. Gonna steer away now. Take a turn around death. Worry less, no more numbing stress. Worry less, let them have my flesh. Oh, tango, tango, tango de la muerte. Tango, tango, tango de la muerte. Tango, tango, tango de la muerte. Tango, tango, tango de la muerte.
Okay, so as you can see, I haven't touched really anything over here, but I did take out all the cleaning supplies and all of the things that were hanging on that except for the Miata keys. But panning around this way, I do now have this all emptied out. All of this is empty, and I'm going to very quickly sweep and mop and get this taken care of. That's my one little thing of wine that we made that we need to move over because it's heavy. But we're gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up now. Mop this floor. And then we will start figuring out what's gonna go where.
Tell me now, tell me something, 'cause I don't know how this gonna end.
Normally I mop with my Norwex, but I found these Swippers, so I figured might as well just do it quickly.
Tell me now, tell
Okay, really quick while that's drying. This is the stuff that I pulled out. This is all like paint things, just some stuff, some appliances. I gotta clean this tool thing out. My little wheel came off. We've got wrapping paper, paper bags. There's some tools over there. There is a radiant heater and a fan. And then, of course, my ladder. And then just a plethora of goodies. There's like a heat gun and a drill, a little flashlight set. I've got some little bins here. I have dollies, like movers, vases. You see all those vases? Some more appliances. I think I got a crock pot. Here's my crock pot right here. I got a Fry Daddy over there. I actually use the Fry Daddy. That can be used for candle wax, but don't use candle wax and then turn around and fry something. Just keep it just for candle wax or keep it just for frying. Waffle maker, some more wrapping paper stuff. We got our wine supplies right here. So there's that. Here's that cart that had all the cleaning things on it. And then a couple more. There's like my griddle that I love. And then these things I'm gonna end up having to hang up properly. But yeah, that's what came out of that. And I haven't touched the candle one yet. So we'll see what happens. That's what we got going on right now.
So now my first order of business is to get all of the tools put into these drawers, because I got these drawers specifically for tools, just to kind of get them off the shelves. And now we're going to go through that cart that has the cleaning supplies on it. It's actually mostly empty bottles. So we're going to go through that and put the bottles somewhere else. And put the cart somewhere else.
Careful, don't pull the cord on me. No time to stay around. Keep walking till you get out of my face.
And for now, this is where we're going to reuse the blue Dollar Tree bins, because, you know, why spend money if you don't have to? And I'm sure you've noticed that off camera, while we were sorting, we were also loading back into the pantry. So this is what we've got going on right now. But at this point, I'm just reloading some more tools so that I can put them away. But you'll see that we've taken the blue bins and added things to them and then resorted them back into that section of the pantry and put the appliances on the other side. And now for the big reveal. Yay! Okay, so my candle supplies did not get touched. I left them, they were organized. They're just going to stay that way. This big metal shelf is Blue's, so I put her training pads on top, her treats in the middle, and then also her backpack on the bottom, and her pills are in those drawers. Down here on the bottom is the Walmart 3-drawer things that I got for some food, and those were 15 a piece. The canned ones, I got 3 of those at about, I want to say 12 a piece, and those 3 bins in the middle, or the half bins, those are about 5 a piece. The acrylic sets that I got, one was $75, I think one was $45 and one $55, but I'll go ahead and link everything in the description at the end of the video, so you'll be able to find them. But yeah, this I've just left alone because I didn't need to touch it. This is just a refillable water bin that I have to take in. This is my cleaning supplies, and my gift wrap also fit over there, as well as my ladder. And then I just hung up my mop and my broom. Coming over to this side, I've put my not my appliances, but like my tools and stuff on the left side. There's paint over there, light bulbs, and WD-40, and then in the drawers down on the bottom I have sorted out, and I took 2 drawers to do it, I sorted out all of my tools and bungee cords and things like that. And then the bottom right is more wrapping paper stuff. We've got gardening supplies, and then on these shelves we've got our appliances, food processor, fry daddy, waffle maker, crock pot, things like that, my favorite griddle in the world. This I just left pretty, put the pictures up there because you got to have something nice. And then these are my recycle bins for plastic bags. So we'll fill those up and then take them to recycling. But yeah, this is my big reveal. I hope you liked it, and I hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, bye!